What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another one. It's me, it's Matt, and we're doing a cooking video today with a heart. We're gonna cook it up. It's Matt's dough heart that he shot in, I think probably last video, a video before, one of the last videos. We saved the heart, we're gonna cook it up. We're gonna do kind of like, it's a MeatEater recipe, so go check that out. I'll put a link below, but we're gonna kind of mix it up a little bit. So I think theirs is like a brown sugar whiskey butter type deal. We're gonna do ours with some hot Cheetos.
What?
Yeah, we're gonna mix it up a little bit.
I said no to that.
Well, I said yes because it's cooler and it's better.
It's gonna taste like.
Not a chance.
I don't like. Oh, okay.
Not just regular Flamin' Hot Cheetos, the extra spicy Flamin' Hot Cheetos. We're gonna crush them up, and instead of coffee, we're gonna use the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So I'm pretty sure it's like that, brown sugar, thyme, I think, and some salt and some pepper. So we're gonna give it a little, and whiskey. There's a whiskey butter. So we're gonna give it a little bit of kick with these things. I mean, we can still probably put the coffee in it too.
No, we're not mixing.
Spicy coffee.
No.
All right, so first off, we gotta clean the heart. It's still in the bag, and we have to go outside. It's dark. So we'll probably just, well, I guess we can clean it up and then cut it up in here. So we'll be right back. Just dropping her on in there. Gonna let it soak up. So you can only get so much of the blood out doing this. That looks disgusting. Then we're gonna grab a cutting board and a knife. All right, we got our heart, we got our knife. So basically what Matt's gonna do, did you already cut it? That was definitely not his shot, by the way. I just wanna throw that out there. Okay, so these are all your valves. Your aorta anatomy. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna take all the valves at the top, and he's basically gonna cut all of them off and make a nice clean heart at the top. Okay, and now what he's gonna do is he is gonna cut right down this seam right there. He's gonna cut all the way through. Okay, then cut that right there. I keep cutting, make it flat. Yeah, cut that. We'll do that. Yeah, so now you got your little slab of meat right there. Okay, so now what you have to do is all of these, the heartstrings, that's what they're called. Okay, you want to cut all those out, because those are like sinew or whatever it's called when you're processing a deer. It's the heart equivalent. And then it's optional, cut off some of this fat that's on there.
Fat's good.
So now we're gonna go down. Now we're gonna go down this line right here. Try and follow it. There's really like no wrong way to do this, I don't think. We're trying to get like a couple pieces. So just fillet that one out a little bit. And then this one, he'll do the same thing, okay? He'll just cut down here, or he'll cut down here, he'll cut all this stuff out. So we'll come back when we've got it all out. All right, so here's our ingredients. We're going black pepper, salt, thyme, brown sugar, and extra Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So we're substituting the coffee for the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Matt's skeptical. I think it's gonna be good still, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of salt. Looks about good. That's gonna put some pepper in there.
I don't know when to stop.
Keep going. That looks about good right there. We're gonna put some of this thyme in there. Give about 2 shakes. Keep going. Yeah. Now a little bit more. Put a little bit more in there. That looks good. All right. Now the brown sugar. We are not following the exact recipe the other way. We are guessing here. That's how good cooks do it. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of brown sugar. No, let's just roll with it. Let's rock with it. Okay, now we're gonna crush some things. Crush it real fine and powdery. Looks pretty powdery to me. Dump her on in. Some of it. Don't go all of it. That looks good. Boom. Do a little toss. Sure. That looks good to me. All right, so now Matt's gonna pour this on both sides of the meat. He's gonna save a little bit for later. He's gonna rub that in. I wish those would have crushed up more, but you know what? We're living in the now. So we're gonna come over here. So we're gonna turn our heat on. Okay, we're gonna get our olive oil out right in front of my face. Some olive oil. You're gonna wait till your pan gets a little hot, a little warm. Got the fire extinguisher just in case. Just a little dab there. Shoot. A little dab of olive oil.
How often do you actually cook?
Not often at all. Paint the pan, baby. Paint the pan. Paint the pan. Okay, we're gonna let that get warm. All right, we're pretty warm here. We're gonna shake off a little bit. Just a little bit of those. We're gonna go right in. Ooh, listen to that sizzle. Listen to that sizzle. So if you don't get it fine enough, the Cheetos kind of burn. Look at that one. Ooh, yeah, that looks like a nice steak. These ones are looking good. So the next step, don't mind that because we had to like pre-make dinner in case this turned out bad. 2 tablespoons of butter and some whiskey. We'll put the American honey in first. We'll cook out some of the alcohol and then we will put the butter in. Yeah, we'll take our butter. Can't let your butter brown. That's no good. Yeah, and we'll place those back in. Just kind of let them sit for a little bit. Tell me that doesn't look kind of good. I just want to preface this with we are not chefs. And there we go, folks. Right there, that's a shot. Boom, angles. Tell me that don't look good. Matt's never had heart before, I have. Here we go, live reaction. It's a little chewier than actual steak.
It's alright. I like goose and duck meat a lot better.
Scale of 1 to 10.
6.
It's not terrible.
No,
Is it the Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
It's the texture, I think, more than anything. The flavor's actually pretty good. I'll give you that one. The flavor's pretty good. I think it's the texture. Rubber.
Yeah.
Rubber.
You gotta think about it though. That's the hardest working muscle in the body, so it's gonna be the most dense. I already took one bite. Matt forgot to hit record. So here's number 2. And my reaction like the first time. Still heat. The whiskey butter is everything. It is all about the whiskey butter. It tastes like a lot of butter, but it's got that little whiskey flavor in there. And it goes perfect with this. I mean, like, tell me that looks delicious.
Is it hot?
No.
I mean, it's not cold.
Heat?
It's good. You could have taken off a little bit sooner.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the sauce? It's
The
good.
sauce is fine.
Whiskey
yeah.
butter.
If it would have been a little bit more medium, it would have been fire.
Thank you. Fire.
I think it's just the texture for me that gets me.
Fire.
No, it just tastes like regular
Yeah, well,
steak.
your
that's a little bit
texture is what gets me.